With a history that stretches back thousands of years, India is a realm where eerie legends and ghostly whispers are as real as the ground beneath your feet. In this video, we reveal the top 20 most terrifying haunted places in India. From cursed villages to haunted forts, these stories are not for the faint of heart. Brace yourself as we embark on a spine-chilling journey through India, where the echoes of the past haunt the present. In the heart of Rajasthan, a haunting tale echoes through the ancient walls of Pangar Fort. This legend, wrapped in mystery and magic, is about Princess Ratnavati, known far and wide for her stunning beauty. Many hoped to marry her. Among them was a sorcerer named Singhia, who knew he couldn't win her heart in a normal way. So, he tried to use his dark magic. One day, Princess Ratnavati's servant was in the market, and Singhia saw his chance. He secretly cast a black magic spell on the oil she was buying, hoping it would make the princess fall in love with him. But things didn't go as he planned. The princess saw his trick and didn't touch the oil. Instead, she poured it onto the ground. The moment the oil touched the earth, it transformed into a big rock. This rock rolled towards Singhia and crushed him. With his last breath, Singhia cursed Pangar, saying the city and its people would be ruined and it would never come back to life. Today, locals avoid it after dark, fearing the wrath of a scorned wizard. In fact, the place is so haunted that even the Archaeological Survey of India banned people from visiting the fort at night. Visitors report eerie sensations, shadows moving in the corner of their eyes, unexplained whispers, and chilling screams echoing through the ruins. The haunting story of Shaniwar Wada Fort in Pune centers around the tragic and violent fate of a young prince. In 1773, this story of royal intrigue and betrayal unfolded within the walls of this grand fort. The prince fell victim to a vicious plot by his uncle and his aunt, who desired power for themselves. They conspired to overthrow the prince and enlisted the help of the palace guards. In a chilling turn of events, a miscommunication led the guards to believe they were ordered to kill the young prince. He was brutally murdered, his blood staining the floors of the fort. Since then, it is said that the spirit of Prince Narayan Rao haunts Shaniwar Wada. The most chilling aspect of this haunting is the auditory phenomenon experienced here. On certain nights, especially during the full moon, visitors and locals have reported hearing the harrowing screams of the prince echoing through the fort. These screams are described as so intense and anguished that they resonate with the terror and agony Narayan Rao must have felt in his final moments. The atmosphere of the fort at night turns heavy with a sense of dread, as if the very walls are reliving the horror of that night. Mumbai's D'Souza Chawl is more than just a cluster of cramped houses. It's a labyrinth of narrow alleys and shadowy corners, often referred to as a slum. Amidst the hustle of everyday life, there lies an unsettling silence around an old, abandoned well. The legend that haunts this place speaks of a tragic night when a woman, in desperate search for water, stumbled and fell to her death in the murky depths of the well. Now, a spectral presence lingers there. Residents and occasional visitors whisper of encountering a ghostly figure by the well. A woman, draped in a tattered sari, her face etched with eternal sorrow, trapped in a moment of desperation and despair. The serene Dow Hill of Kurshung hides a chilling secret. The forest and the nearby Victoria Boys' School are said to be haunted, especially during the holidays. A headless boy is often seen wandering the forest, while the school becomes a playground for unseen entities. Hikers and locals tell of footsteps following them, cold spots, and sudden mists where ghostly figures briefly appear. The headless boy is seen more frequently, his presence an ominous sign of the hill's dark past. GP Block in Meerut, now in ruins, is notorious for its paranormal activities. Ghostly figures and strange lights are often reported here. The building, abandoned for years, is the subject of numerous urban legends, including sightings of 4 spectral figures on the rooftop. As darkness falls, the ruins come alive with unexplained lights. Witnesses report eerie figures seen drinking, who vanish into thin air. In the serene hills of Assam lies Jatinga Valley, notorious for its unexplained phenomenon of bird suicides. Every year, during the monsoon season, birds dive to their death at night, leading locals to believe the area is cursed. The phenomenon is so eerie that it has led to stories of invisible evil forces at play, compelling the birds to plunge. The valley remains shrouded in mystery, a place where nature's norms are unsettlingly defied. Sanjay Van, a sprawling forest in New Delhi, is famous for its chilling ghost sightings, particularly of a lady in white. People have reported seeing her appear and disappear among the trees, often followed by an inexplicable chill in the air. The forest, with its dense trees and dark pathways, becomes a terrifying place after sunset, with locals advising against venturing there as whispers and apparitions fill the night. Perched atop a hill in Goa, the Three Kings Church is infamous for being haunted by the spirits of three kings who once fought bitterly for the throne. Legend has it that one king poisoned the others and later committed suicide, leading to their spirits haunting the church. Visitors often speak of an oppressive atmosphere and strange occurrences, like sudden drops in temperature and unexplained sounds, making it a place filled with dread and mystery. In Shimla stands the old Charleville Mansion, known for its resident ghost, a British lady from the colonial era in the 19th century. The mansion, despite its picturesque setting, is the center of numerous ghost stories. The most famous tale is of the lady, who is seen looking out of the windows, her presence often accompanied by strange, disembodied laughter echoing through the mansion, leaving visitors with a sense of haunting elegance and an eerie unease. Kuldara Village, now in ruins, was once a prosperous village, abandoned overnight, nearly 200 years ago. The villagers left a curse that no one would ever be able to settle there again. Today, the village is an eerie sight of desolation. Visitors report feeling an uncanny sense of being watched, and some have even witnessed apparitions and heard strange whispers in the wind. The village stands as a haunting testament to its mysterious past and the curse that keeps it uninhabited. In the mist-shrouded hills of Uti, hidden away from the bustling town, lies the now desolate Fernhill Hotel. It became famously haunted during the shooting of the Bollywood movie Raz in 2003. The crew experienced unexplained incidents, the sound of furniture being moved in the room above them. Upon investigation, they found there was no floor above theirs. Ramoji Film City, one of the world's largest film studios, is also known for its eerie supernatural occurrences. Established in 1996, it is built on the battlegrounds of the Nizam Sultans. The tales of hauntings here are particularly related to the ghosts of dead soldiers. Film crews have reported numerous unexplained incidents, such as lights falling off, strange marks appearing on mirrors, unexplained shadows. The widespread belief is that these occurrences are the doings of unsettled spirits of the soldiers who died on these grounds. Constructed in the late 1700s, Hastings House has been haunted by the ghost of Warren Hastings, the first Governor-General of India. It is said he still searches for an important document he lost during his tenure. Locals have reported hearing the ghostly sound of horse-drawn carriages on gravel and seeing the apparition of Hastings, reliving his frantic search in an endless loop. Shrouded in the misty hills of Mussoorie stands the Savoy Hotel, a place where the past never truly rests. The story dates back to the early 1900s, centering around the mysterious death of Lady Garnet Orme. She was found dead under inexplicable circumstances, and since then, there have been whispers of her spirit lingering. The unsolved mystery of her death continues to haunt the corridors of the Savoy, making it a site of eerie fascination and silent dread. Malcha Mahal, a forsaken hunting lodge in Delhi, became a sanctuary for a dispossessed royal family in the early 20th century. The last known inhabitants were Princess Wilayat, a descendant of the royal family of Oud. After losing their kingdom, the princess fought tirelessly for the return of her ancestral rights. but failed. In despair, legend has it that she committed suicide in 1993 by swallowing crushed diamonds, a method steeped in royal tradition. Their spirits are rumored to linger. Enshrouded in mist and mystery, Nokkalikai Falls is the tallest waterfall in India. This majestic waterfall, however, holds a heart-wrenching story from the 1940s, the tale of Likai, a local woman whose life was engulfed in tragedy. After losing her family in a series of devastating events, her world turned bleak and hollow. In a moment of unbearable grief, she threw herself off the falls. Today, visitors often report a feeling of inexplicable sadness near the falls, and some claim to hear soft, sorrowful wails carried by the wind. Since the 1950s, Erie Colony's woods have been known for sightings of a spectral woman who haunts the area. According to local lore, she was a victim of a tragic incident. Her ghost, described as a lady in white, is said to appear abruptly in front of vehicles, causing a momentary shock before vanishing, leaving a lingering sense of unease. The ghost haunting this scenic gateway is believed to be a man who met a tragic end in the 1960s. His spirit is said to seek companionship by appearing as a hitchhiker. Those who have encountered him report that he engages in conversation before vanishing, leaving drivers in a state of shock and disbelief. The brutal murder of a young woman named Vera Vaz transformed Vaz Villa into a sight of horror. The incident took place in 2002. Vera and her sister Dolce lived in the villa, which was part of their family heritage. The tragic event unfolded when an intruder broke into the villa. Vera was brutally attacked and murdered. The crime was shocking due to its brutality and the fact that it occurred in one of the city's more affluent areas. Post the murder, the villa gained a reputation for being haunted. The Witch of Lambi Dahar mines, Mussoorie. These mines became notorious in the 1910s when over 50,000 laborers died due to improper and unsafe mining conditions. The most probable cause of these deaths is mining accidents and health issues due to the inhalation of silica and other harmful substances. After these tragic events, the mines were shut down, and over time, they became the center of various ghost stories and supernatural tales. We are just beginning to scratch the surface of this rich culture. Whether these legends are rooted in truth or simply the product of centuries-old fears, they remind us of the rich tapestry of India's history, filled with mystery and the unexplained.